Okay, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about why you need to stop qualifying people and start disqualifying people if you want to improve your sales. Let's jump into it. So, your calendar is your most valuable asset in the business, the real cost of every unqualified call. Most sales teams focus on filling the calendar. The best ones focus on protecting it. Every unqualified prospect who lands on your calendar doesn't just waste time, they drain energy, crowd out better opportunities, and lower your team's close rate. Your job isn't volume, it's precision. Sales team time. Okay, hours spent on the call that we're never going to close. The founder's energy, so the cognitive load from low quality conversations, opportunity cost. Every bad call displaces a qualified prospect. Every question must do one job. Most setters ask surface level questions. Goals, age, location, occupation. These gather data, but they don't qualify for business. A truly effective discovery question moves every conversation towards a single binary decision to book the call or to disqualify politely. They have urgency. The calls that you book have urgency, commitment, financial readiness, and decision-making authority. They belong on your calendar. People always do this. When it comes to booking calls, they try to book as many people as possible. They try to book in and fill their calendar up with as many calls as possible. And then they'll try to show off how full their calendar is. But really, their close rate is 20%, 30%. And the reason it's so low is because they have their calendar full of unqualified leads. If you don't have unqualified leads and you have a calendar full of qualified leads, it's going to be very easy for you then to get an 80-90% close rate. Most people think their close rate is down to their sales skills, how well they can follow Wolf of Wall Street, and how good they are at circling back round into objection handling. But really, it's not that. Really, 99% it comes down to is the lead good enough? A good enough lead has commitment, urgency, readiness, decision-making authority. If you're going to disqualify them, one or more critical signals are missing. The most respectful thing you can do is decline for both sides. Stop asking questions that feel productive but lead nowhere. Every word in your DM should be working, and it should be making the decision on whether to book the call or to disqualify them. You should make a habit out of disqualifying people as soon as possible. The 5 signals that qualify a prospect. Before booking any call, you need clarity on all 5 of these dimensions. If even one is missing, keep qualifying or disqualify entirely. Number 1 is urgency. Why now? What's changed? What's happened? What happens if nothing changes in the next 6 months? You're basically finding out from them why they need to change, why they think they should change. They may even ask you, but ultimately you need to get the answer from them, why they should change and why they want to change. Next is commitment. What have you already tried? What have you invested into solving this? If it's fitness, for example, or business or anything, you can ask, what have they already tried? List out for me a bunch of things you've tried. Maybe have you worked with someone else? Have you tried on your own? Have you, done anything in attempt to fix this? What have you invested? Have you invested in any money in fixing this? Just see what they've committed. Okay. Next is financial readiness. Have you invested in coaching before? Are you in a position to invest if it's the right fit? Someone might say maybe, yeah, maybe kinda, not right now, kind of busy. But someone who's actually genuinely interested will tell you that they are ready, right? Especially if they're financially ready. And also there's other questions you can ask to see if they're financially ready. This is not just the only question. You want to ask, you want to say something like our program is between this price and this price. If we're a good fit, are you willing to invest at least this much? Someone who doesn't want to think about spending any money is going to immediately be turned off, so you can disqualify them there and then. But someone who's actually ready to change themselves and they're a good lead, they're going to say yes. Number 4 is real pain. Keep asking why until the emotional root cause surfaces. That's not the surface goal. So they might say they want, 10 grand in their business, but why do they want that 10 grand? You need to find out and ask why they want that, what the reason behind it is, and then that can help you to, if they just say, oh, because it's cool, then sure, but someone who actually, for example, wants to provide for their family is probably going to be willing to work a lot harder. And number five is decision authority. Is this decision, is this a decision you can make yourself, or will someone else be involved? You need to find this out, and you need to find out if they're able to make a decision, because there's so many times you get onto the call with a guy who needs to speak with his wife first, for example, right? That's not the kind of client that you want to work with. You want to work with someone who can make decisions themselves. Otherwise, they're just going to fill up your calendar and just waste your time and your business's time. So find the real pain, not the surface goal. Goals don't sell, pain does. Most prospects lead with a surface level goal. I want to lose weight. I want to grow my business. That's the starting point, but not the real reason. Your job is to keep asking why until the emotional truth emerges. That's all you need to do. Just ask why. That's where genuine buying and motivation lives, and where most powerful sales conversations happen. I want to lose weight. Surface goal is almost everyone say this. I've lost my confidence is the first layer. Emotionally real, but still broad. I avoid going out with my friends. This is the real pain. This is why they actually want to solve. Okay? The prospect who says, I want to lose weight may really mean I've lost confidence and I'm isolating myself. Right? So you need to find out what the real reason is. Next is raise the standard. Make them earn the call. High-performing coaching businesses turn people away every single day. That's not arrogance. It's the foundation of a high close rate sales operation. Quality over volume. 6 deeply qualified calls will outperform 20 weak ones every time. Fewer calls, higher revenue per call. Position it as exclusive. Don't offer a free consultation. Say, based on your answers, you might be a good fit. Let's see if we can help. Scarcity drives commitment. You want to make people feel like they're getting something good, right? Not just a free thing. Disqualify confidently. If the signals aren't there, say so respectfully. It protects your team. It protects and respects the prospect's time too. It protects your time. It protects your money. It protects your calendar. And it leaves space on the calendar for other qualified members, other qualified leads. Can't talk when I'm talking fast sometimes. The golden rule of qualification. The purpose of qualification isn't to get more sales calls. It's to make sure every call has the highest possible chance of becoming a client. Close rates. Qualified pipelines consistently outperform volume-based pipelines. No-shows. Prospects who earn the call show up because they invested. Okay? Client quality. Better qualified clients get better results and refer often. So you're looking for the best quality of client. The best appointment setters don't try to book everyone. They become exceptional at knowing who not to book. So if you've got a setter, an appointment setter who thinks they're great because they book as many people as possible, then that's rubbish. You need someone who can basically book the best people all of the time and reject people. If you're appointment setter or you're hiring someone who says, I book as many people as possible, blah, 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 then that's a bad setter. You want someone who says, I reject normally about this many people every day or this many people a week. And from those people I reject from the list, I normally get this many people on the call. People who are rubbish setters think it's all about booking. It's more about rejecting because you're trying to protect the closer's time. If someone is all about booking the call as much as possible, you can tell they've only worked with small clients and small businesses. But if you're a big business and you want the best setters, they know, the setters who work for the big businesses know that it's all about rejecting. Because when you're rejecting people who are wasting the time, wasting your time, wasting their own time, wasting the time on your calendar, wasting money, wasting your advertising cost. They're just wasting everything. And we don't want anything to do with these people who waste time. So if you want to build your own appointment setting system, you want to build an appointment setting department, you want one or more appointment setters on your team, you don't have the infrastructure maybe built to have an appointment setting system. Many businesses have lead gen systems, sales systems, conversion systems, advertising systems, but they don't have any department for appointment setting. So many people, coaches, have leads, thousands of leads in their likes, in their comments, from Facebook ads, in their groups, whatever that they got. And they have thousands of leads and none of them are clients. And every day that they waste not talking to these leads. It's a day that their competitors are advertising to their leads, opening up conversations with them because they have an appointment setting department, and opening up a conversation with their leads to sell them their program. So you need an appointment setting department. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know you, but you probably do if you have lots of leads and you're not talking to them. If you need help with that, then link in the bio. Book a call and maybe I can decide if you need it or not. Cheers.